All right. Hey, we're in my car. I wanted to, I guess, give a warning, shed some insight or awareness. Don't get a Kia. Not gonna lie, I thought I was making a good decision, and it turned out not to be. I bought this car brand new. It probably had like 30 miles on it, and that was just from like transporting it or whatever they did with it. It's all-wheel drive, heated seats, heated steering wheel, the panoramic sunroof, the red seats, start from the house, the whole thing, everything. And I've had it for about a year. I would say I love this car. I mean, it's a nice car, it's cute, but that's it. Literally nothing works. I cannot unlock the door with my key. I have to use my phone, the app. That's $20, by the way. That doesn't always work, but it is $20 a month, and it doesn't always work. I can open my car that way, or give me a second, we can do it the fun way. I'm gonna show you guys how else you can open it. Give me a moment, bear with me. If it's not working through the app, you can pull your key apart like such, like this. Every time you need to open the door, pull it apart like this. A 2023 brand new car. Backup camera does not work. I could show that. So here we are. We're gonna put it in reverse, and nothing. Woo, yeah, nothing. It's not even showing me the backup camera. I'm gonna insert the video of my sensors going off, everything going off, without me doing anything. I think the most frustrating part about the whole thing is, like, this is my first time buying a brand spanking new car, like 0 miles, or, well, not 0 miles, but like low mileage, like none basically. Like, I'm the first one to ever have it, and I desperately want to give it back. Like, they aren't really good help at Kia, to be honest. They're very nice people, but as far as getting a solution, you're not gonna get it. When I first got my car, the first 3 weeks into it, my headliner had to be replaced because there was missing fabric. Yeah, so they fixed that. Cool, whatever, not a big deal. And then one thing I started noticing after that was the charger. So I'm gonna show you. So here's a wireless charger. I'm gonna stick my phone in it, right? And you see this light here, this orange light's supposed to come on. Let me turn the car on. The orange light's supposed to come on, and sometimes the orange light does come on, but it doesn't stay on for long. It'll start beeping eventually. So that's cool, super cool. What else? This has been on for about a week. What else? Cannot lock the door, or you can roll down the window. Can't lock the door. You can roll down the window today. Cannot lock the door. This doesn't light up anymore. And they just replaced this, by the way. So this was just replaced, but it does not matter. My lights, they don't work either. So like, I have them on automatic right now, or not automatic. I have them on, not on automatic, because automatic doesn't work. Like, the lights are literally off. And I also insert a picture or video of when they were just turning by themselves. And you know, I try not to be a stickler for certain things, but a $30,000 car, I just feel like it's not worth it. I mean, I only had it for a year. Prior to this, I had a Sonata 2015. The only time it was in the shop is when my car was hit. And I get my oil changes regularly, frequently. Like, I don't do anything crazy. Also, another problem with this car, the mileage, the miles to the gallon. Me going from home to work, no good, no freaking good. You probably get like 23 miles to the gallon, and like, to some people that might be normal, but to me that's not. I'm not used to that. Like, I have to fill up in the middle of the week. That's weird. And also it's about $40 to $50 to fill up, and that's just with regular gas. Like, Maryland regular $2 to $3 prices. I mean, $3 to $4 prices, not even $2 to $3. They don't do that no more. It's not good. I started my car from the house this morning with the remote. When I got inside the car, closed the doors, it turned off. All right, so I am back after explaining my gripes about my car. The video kind of split up because I had something to do, so I had to end it. There's a lot of negatives that I feel outweigh the positives when it comes to this car. I have like blind spot stuff on, things like that. When you're driving and like, say you go over the line a little bit, it'll like beep, and that transfers your music to the back, but it'll stay in the back. Like, the music will stay in the back even when you're off the line. Like, everything's normal, the music will stay back there. It's kind of weird. I don't ever use Bluetooth music. I always plug it in, because the Bluetooth music, it'll skip like a CD. Like, it'll play and then it'll pause, break, skip, I guess. It's so weird. So I don't really like that too much. The sound system is pretty mediocre. It sucks. I don't like it. And the only reason that I haven't changed the speakers, I wouldn't dare do that in here because of all the electrical problems that I'm having. I could only imagine what me changing the speakers would do. Even though I don't know much about like cars and stuff like that, but I don't even want to chance it. So yeah, it's cool, but honestly, it's for the amount of the car, which was originally $35,000, even though I did not pay that, or I did not like sign off on $35,000. Anything even close to that is just like crazy to me, for it to be having all these problems. You really gotta like think about what you're doing before you do it. Yes, it is a beautiful car. It's a great talking point. You meet a lot of cool people because your car looks cool, but being pretty and looking nice isn't all there is to a car. And the only reason I haven't traded it in or given it away is because I don't even know what I would even want. I mean, because I like the look of the car, and you know, I've already paid so much into it. But I'm also not against getting something different. It's just, I don't like Toyota. I don't really like the way the Hondas look. I mean, I hear that they're reliable, but I don't know. The people that work for Kia, they're kind of weird. Like, they're very nice depending on which one you go to, but in my experience, you know, the first Kia that I went to, the one where I get all my oil changes at, they told me that me having my master key replace was not going to be covered under warranty, and I was going to have to put out some bread for it. And then when I went to the Kia where I bought my car from, they let me know that that was a part of warranty. So you get two different answers, and it's so weird because at that point I had only what, like 20,000 miles on my car, so it was just kind of weird that they weren't trying to fix it. And I don't know, it's just like, I feel like for what you're paying, this car is not what it's worth. I mean, I feel like it was built very cheaply, and that's my honest opinion. I feel like they just threw it together and was like, here. There's always something wrong with it. And granted, some things are working today that were not working yesterday, but it shouldn't be like that. These are all things that should work. Knowing one thing I will say that you should think about before purchasing, and I'm not trying to say don't ever get a Kia, because I mean, if you want one, hey, do it at your own risk. However, it's hard getting them to take you seriously. Like, we've been calling them for what, 2 days, and nobody's answered, so we're gonna go up there. A couple things that you should know before getting the car is it draws a lot of attention, even though literally everybody has one. Everybody has one of these. Like, I can't go outside without seeing the same car, same color, same interior. Everyone has one, but it brings so much attention. Like, when I'm driving, people will like pull up to race me. I would never race in this car, and that's just the truth. I mean, I wouldn't race anyway, but not in this. And I'm grateful that I was able to be in a position where I'm able to have nice things, but it's frustrating having to keep fixing stuff on this car. And then the lack of response that you receive from the company, lack of accountability, I guess, is kind of annoying. Like, they were trying to tell me that the reason that my car wouldn't let me get in it was because my key battery is dead. And the guy told me, well, considering it's a 2023, it makes sense that it would go out. Look, I'm no mechanic or anything like that, but I can assure you, it's not the key battery that's causing all these electrical problems in my car. So it's kind of annoying because they kind of like play in your face a little bit. And some people fall for it. Like, when I went to go get my car oil change at the first Kia, they told me I had to flush my whole AC system. I had to get an alignment. I had to get my master key replaced. I had to get my fuel injectors replaced. What? And this is at not even 20,000 miles. I was so confused by that. And even when I mentioned like the master key switch and stuff like that, they were just like, oh no, that's water damage. The guy literally told me, oh, this is covered under warranty. And his manager, or whoever she was like, no, it's not. She was like, that's water damage. I'm like, how? Like, what would I have water over here for? There's no reason for it. So these are the takeaways. I would say they're just built cheaply, man. Invest and get a better quality car. And that sounds so messed up to say, but get a better quality car. And, you know, I thought I was doing the right thing by getting this. And honestly, if I wasn't placed in the position where I had to get another car, I wouldn't have. I would have kept my blue car, my Sonata. I would have kept it, because there was nothing wrong with that car. I just say invest in a better car. This one is very cheap, and it's just not worth it. Another theory that I do have is maybe it's the dealership, because with my Sonata, I never took it to the dealer. Like, I never took it to the dealer to get serviced. You know, my dad's a mechanic, or, well, he's not a mechanic, but like, he works on cars. And also I would take it to his job sometimes to get it serviced, and I never had issue. Only time I had to go into like a Hyundai dealer was when I was like having a recall or something, or I wanted to buy some new windshield wipers. It was never a reason for me to go there and service my car, and my car never had any issues. Got my oil changes on time, and that was it. This car, I take to Kia every time I need an oil change because I call myself doing things the right way. It's been in the shop like twice since I've had it. Like, it's annoying because it's issues. Yeah. And another thing is it stalls. This car randomly stalls and hesitates, and when I'm trying to explain to them, they're just like, oh, we can't duplicate that, we don't know. But I'm trying to tell them, like, hey, it's stalling. I don't know. Gas guzzler, stalling, unreliable, and it's just weird. Like, there's just too many problems, and it's cool. It's a cool talking point. It's cute. You look cute in it, but it don't last you nothing. So that's my take on the whole K5. Just get something else. Get something better. Do your research. And yeah, man, I hope this was helpful. Try not to be too negative about it, but just want to let you know, be careful.